Hi, fam. Welcome back. If you had $100 today, or $200, or even more, and you are checking where do you put it, or you even have it in Naira, and you're asking yourself, where do I put this money? Now, if you're thinking, I want this money to work for me, would you put it in the bank? Bank charges, low interest. Would you put it in the Ponzi because you're looking for quick cash? Avoid it because this period they are popping up. Don't let them trick you. Or would you put it in a lazy fund? I see a lot of young people who are putting money in low interest funds to grow money for them. And I see people who are in their 50s and 60s who are putting it in a high risk investment. It is so crazy, but it is what it is. So today I'm going to talk about one stock that will shock people. This is a US stock that will shock people. I said it. It's going to shock people. Trust me when I say that. So let's unpack and talk all about it. Interesting days are actually ahead of us. We have PPI that was just released today. We have CPI coming up tomorrow. And then we have federal interest rate cut decision next week. So since today, honestly, today I've been happy because market has been popping up. So a lot of the stocks depicted in the VIP community has been doing well, and I'm very happy about it. This is driven by tech. Oracle reported their earnings last night, and come and see $90 move plus 90. That's how much you would have made if you were paying attention, but you are not paying attention. So, in other news, Broadcom AVGO just got a huge 10 billion chip order, and they also moved almost $50. Robinhood and AppLovin are joining the S&P 500, and their shares are shooting high as passive funds. People are going to put money because even me, I'm just looking for a small pullback to jump in because, like I said, a lot of things are going to be happening. So, what are the things you are supposed to be doing right now? We're going to be looking at charts. So follow chart. Chart is your friend. No matter what is going on, look at your chart. Whether it is Nigerian stocks, whether it is US stocks, look at your chart. That's the first thing you should be doing. The second one is know the fundamentals. The stocks you're buying, know their fundamentals. Is this company still good? Even if it sold off a little bit, there are a couple of stocks we picked in the VIP that sold off a little bit. But because this stock will give us money, I know, because this is what happened to us in Google. We bought Google at $155. Google dropped to 148, and I didn't even shake. Today, Google is $240, fam. $240. So don't jump into Google now that I've mentioned Google because you're now going. I see it as you're already late to the party because we're already taking profits. If you're jumping in now, it may likely pull back and close up the gap he has. And when he does that, what you are doing is revenge trading. So in the community, right now, I've given them, even people who just joined the batch 5.0, anybody you know that just joined batch 5.0, I literally gave them two stock picks that are going to do from 50% to 500% for us. So we are moving money out from short term and then to long term. So a lot of beautiful things are happening. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Julia, and on this channel, I show you how to make money leveraging the US stock market and the Nigerian stock market and any other way you can actually make money. The important thing is I want you to understand that your money can work better than you. Most people think they can work better than their money. Hey, your money will work for you. So like this video, watch to the end, drop a comment and tell me if this stock you are going to buy it or if you do not like it. So give me your thoughts, give me your ideas, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button so that anytime I make a new video, you'll be one of the first people to know. So disclaimer before I mention this particular stock, as always, this particular stock is from my own personal experience. This is a stock I've been tracking, I've been picking it up a little bit, and I see it trying to make a breakout. So I feel like this is a good time to bring this stock to your knowledge. See, yeah, even some stocks I mentioned a few days ago, they are doing well. And I remember telling people about Nvidia and what I said had happened. If you missed it, go and catch up on the video. So make sure you do your own due diligence, all right? And of course, this is for educational purposes. If you want to learn from me, please join the VIP. We are having a lot of beautiful amazing lessons, and at the same time, we're also getting, reward from the stock. So we're going to look at the SPY chart after PPI. Let us see how the market has been going. Like this whole year, market has been breaking. Once they say markets will drop and pick up almost immediately. And my stock pick is Intel. So I'm going to go to the chart and look at the SPY, and then we look at Intel stock. And I'll tell you why I'm picking Intel and why I feel like this stock is going to shock people. Meanwhile, join our VIP community to get the necessary knowledge, the right apps, the recommendations, because I give stock recommendations, and of course, the support is there. I make sure that I follow up on you. And when you have any questions, I'm always there to answer. So it is only 50,000 to join the VIP. You get your portfolio review. If you don't, if you already have a portfolio, I get to review it for you. Then we have our 100% challenge. Like I told you, I've given them some picks, and this is like just two out of, we have like 10 picks. So we're breaking our strategies into three, which is called a triple strategy um, method that we are using. So it is to help people make their money work fast for them. Then we have the dividend, the compound interest, and the market analysis, because we want to finish rich this 2025. Of course, before you get to tell me whether you enjoyed the lesson, I want to take you to the chart. All right, so here we are at the SPY chart. This is the S&P 500 that shows us the direction of the majority of good companies in the stock market. That's the S&P Standard and Poor 500. So you can see this is on the weekly. You can see we've been going back, and even the weeks that we had red candle here, you can see we picked up immediately, and look, we are at an all-time high. This is amazing. Even if I take it down to the daily time frame to, give you a more compressed, you can see a closer move. You can see anytime we make a move to the downside, we pick up. We make a move to the downside, we pick up. We come down again, see where we are. So market is really moving, but we're almost getting at the tipping point. But this is the interesting part. The wholesale, the PPI came out, and it was, the producer price index fell 0.1 in August after a downward revised 0.7% increase in July. So this actually made the market to start picking up. But I see the market making a little sell off, because this type of thing can just push the market. Can you see? This is when the report came, and you can see this long green candle, and see we have opened, market is currently open, and see we are selling off gradually. So that is one thing. You need to understand all these red and green candles and understand how these things work. Now let's go to the stock I just mentioned, which is Intel. Okay, Intel. So this is on the 30 minutes time frame. Now let's look at Intel on the daily time frame. Look at Intel on the daily time frame. You can see that Intel is doing amazing things. They've been stalling, they've been trading within a certain range. I will come back to it, but let me tell you why Intel has been on my map. The first thing is that Intel got free money. That's how I want to put it. Intel actually got free money from Trump administration, because US government now owns 10% stake in Intel via their CHIP Act grants. So this is making it government top shareholder. I don't know if I've seen this one. This is like first time I'm seeing this type of a thing. So the Trump administration has reportedly floated converting the company's chip into equity. So they are pumping money into Intel because they want Intel to start manufacturing in the US. They want them to be the largest chip maker, and US wants to be the largest stakeholder. And this is giving Intel a good boost. It's like they are just resurrecting them from dead. So this just shows you one thing. AI has become an important economic catalyst. And of course, they are making most of their chips from Taiwan. So I feel like there could be a geopolitical tension. And if the tension grows between China and Taiwan, it could actually affect the access to the chips. But I don't see that happening. But the good thing is that there's a huge potential for this company to blow up, because already they are doing well in their own little space. So imagine pumping this type of money, because Intel is currently cash rich. They are actually in money right now. So whatever thing they are doing right now, I see this stock going as fast as 75. Look, let me take you to the weekly so you get to see something. This particular stock. All right, so I had to expand this quickly. So you can see this particular stock has been consolidating here for a period of time. It's been trading within this range. So the lowest he has been is around $19 and the highest he has gone is 27. So it needs to break out of this range, but I see a breakout season coming soon. That's why I actually say this stock is going to shock someone. It's going to shock a lot of people because people will just overlook it and they will not know that this stock can actually do mighty things. So look at this. I see it coming to retest this 37. And if it breaks 37, then we are going to $50. So you can see that even getting it around 24, 25, down to 20 safe. So any pullback will be a good time to scoop. But this kind of stock is not the one you buy and you make profit like the next 1 month. It may actually take a while, but when the profit will come, we're talking of like 100% or more. So another good thing about Intel is that they are spending in their research and diagnostic sector. Their R&D is fantastic. They are actually spending more money than Nvidia and AMD. So, but what I see them do more is increasing their business efficiency because they already have government backing. So they need to look into profit, increasing their profit margin. So this is what I feel is going to happen with this stock. You can look within this area because if you see here, this stock used to be a stock that was around $68, $70. So this stock can actually catch up. All the AI stocks are over $100. This one is like coming late to the party, but it's still good because if he's able to make a move to the upside and push through and break this particular, you can see this used to be a support that has turned resistance. So once he's able to break this resistance and break off here, then he's heading its way up to 30, 35, 40. That's where I see this stock going. So this is a beautiful stock. Even if you cannot wait for this stock to get to $50 or $60, just the move from 24, 23 to down to $20 and then up to $50 is actually up to 35, 38, 40, up until 50 is actually a very good move. Assuming you do not want to wait for it to go all the way along, but in the long run, I see this stock making a good move to the upside. So I just wanted to mention this particular stock because I know that this stock is going to do amazing things. So for my Weibo, I have this moving average 50 and moving average 200, and every time there is always a cross that the 50 moving average crosses above the 200 moving average. Usually the stock usually picks up. You can see at the point where it had this cross, see this good move to the 26, and then this is where we are. I still see this stock probably coming back to retest maybe around 23 to 24 and then start picking up because it's building higher momentum here. And this is actually on a daily time frame, but I just want us to have a closer look at what is going on. So you can see here, this move is actually preparing because it's not breaking to the downside anymore. So even if it comes back around here, I see this stock still making its way to the upside. So this particular stock is the stock that is going to make people some money. So keep your eyes on it and make sure that when you pick a little bit of it, this kind of stock, when it gives you 50%, 100%, is better than bank. It's better than fixed income. But the thing is that there's always a risk. So I cannot completely take away the risk. The risk is that it can actually sell off. But I do not see, this is my own personal view, I do not see this stock selling off with all this type of boost, with all the conditions. The fact that they're going to now be in US and they're going to start manufacturing chips is beautiful. So looking at the long term is going to favor them from now till whenever. So I see this stock doing amazing things. So if you enjoyed this video, drop me it in the comment section and tell me if you actually have this stock already or you're hoping to buy, or you do not think what I said makes sense. Still let me know, and I will see you in the next video.